Are you wanting to scale your business with digital products? I'm Becky Beach, and I've grown $1 million digital product empire that earns me passive income while I sleep, eat, and play. Join me each week as we grow our digital product businesses together. This is the Becky Beach Show. Well, hey everybody, welcome to the Becky Beach podcast. I'm Becky Beach, and in today's guest, we have Evon Dennis. Evon, tell us about yourself.
I am Evon, and I am thought leader, visionary, business strategist, recently retired as of April of 2024 from a hard struggle life, Becky, and slow traveling the world as of July. I actually leave out of here, the United States, to go back to Mexico in less than 24 hours. So I'm super excited for the next part of this slow traveling journey that began on July the 8th. I am an award-winning international holistic radical transformation and confidence celebrity coach, and busy, high-achieving, homemaking, executive, professional, and CEO Black women pay me to empower them to build up and sustainably maintain their confidence and their worthiness via our whole life wellness pillars. And that's mind, body, spirit, relationship, business, and finance. And this is also that we can get free, Becky, so that we can have our freedom of our mind, our time, our location, and financial independence, and create lives that we actually get excited about living. And
I just
one of
love
the
that.
ways,
Yeah.
and one of the ways that our team are actually assisting, because I'm on a mission to help 1 million Black women gain location and financial independence. And one of the ways that my team and I are doing that is by guiding you all to create scalable business models. All right. So that we are freed up to work in our zone of genius and work on our businesses versus working in our businesses. And have that kind of freedom that we're looking for. That's what we're up to these days. That's who I am.
No, I just love that because it is good to just be financial freedom instead of be chained to a desk. You just can't live your life like that.
Exactly. And you are an excellent example of that, Becky. And I really appreciate you being the example that you are. I'm also a recording artist, author, speaker, trainer, educator, and holistic practitioner of over 30 years, and serial entrepreneur of over 30 years, and CEO. So that's me.
Wow, that's amazing. You've done so much. Wow. Yeah, so today I wanted to discuss like limiting beliefs with you because you, like you said, you're trying to help other Black women overcome this. So what's your definition of a limiting belief in your own words?
Limiting belief. It is a belief that limits you. It is a belief that you have created in your mind from maybe different types of circumstances, different types of trauma, perhaps something that somebody has told you over and over again, and it is limiting your actions. It's limiting what it is that you're doing for yourself to create the kind of life that you really want. And it's no good.
Have you experienced any limiting beliefs yourself?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I just completed Just Do It December, hashtag Just Do It December 2024. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So that I could literally attack this crap at its root. Okay.
Oh,
So
excellent.
yeah, I've been experiencing some limiting beliefs and they've been plaguing me. And I just got tired. I got tired, Becky, of allowing it because I'm 100% responsible for my actions. I got tired of allowing it. I got tired of feeling like everybody can see how valuable my experience and my expertise is except me. I got tired of that.
Oh, yes, yes, yeah.
You know,
Happens a
I got
lot of
tired
times.
of that.
Yeah, because seems like
Yeah.
everybody's saying these bad things to you, and then you eventually start saying it to yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. And I have a lifetime of different kinds of things like that happening throughout my life, not just to me, but also me doing it to myself. And so as a result, I've been increasingly getting tired over the years, right? So I've
Hmm.
been doing different things, right? Creating different kinds of businesses, doing different kinds of work on myself, creating different kinds of frameworks out of this work that I have been doing on myself over the last 30 years, assisting others with using these frameworks to get free themselves from these limiting beliefs, from these fears. And what I've been learning, Becky, is that it is an evolution. It is not a one and done, wrap it up in a pretty little bowl. It's it. You'll never deal with fear and limiting beliefs again. That is not how it works.
Could you share some of
Absolutely.
this framework with us?
Sure. So, one of my frameworks that I specifically am using to assist myself and my clients with getting free from fear, with building up and sustainably maintaining their confidence and their worthiness goes by the acronym FAITH.
Oh, I love that.
So, yeah. And so, with faith, first, the F is for fortifying your rituals of confidence,
Hmm.
i.e., the different kinds of actions that you're putting in place on the daily to make sure that you are continuing to work on keeping your confidence built up and maintaining it, right?
Hmm.
Then the A is for acting on ideas.
Hmm.
Acting on the idea that's coming to you as you continue to fortify your rituals of confidence, you're getting these ideas that's coming to you regularly. Oh, maybe you should do this. You could do that. You could try this. You could try that. Acting on those ideas because you're working on your confidence and your worthiness to receive. So you're feeling more, like I'm ready. I could do it. I could do it. So A is for acting on your ideas. I is acting on your ideas so that you can bridge your inner work, that's the I, with
Hmm.
your outer work. So your inner world with your outer world. That inner world, that's the work that you're doing on yourself. The outer
Yeah.
world, those are the results. Action is what bridges those two. All right. This acronym, this framework, it is solidly based on neuroscience, psychology, and
Hmm.
quantum physics. Okay. So that's the I, inner world with outer world. All right. Then the T, taking 100% responsibility for our actions, our lives, our bank account, where we are right this very second in life, what's coming up out of our mouths, who we're allowing to be around us and have access to us, what we're eating, what we're consuming, how much water we're drinking, what
Hmm.
other kind of substances are we consuming, who we are like, what are we allowing to even scroll in front of our eyes every day, what we're spending our time doing. That's T, taking 100% full responsibility for all actions. Without that, you're giving your power away. There's
Yeah,
no
I
other
just,
way to.
just love that because you are where your attention is. So if you are just wasting your time on social media, thinking about other people's lives instead of living your own, that's really going to damage you. Don't you agree?
I agree that if there is an area or destination that you are looking to get to, your focus has to be laser faint. It has to be laser beam. It
Yeah.
has to be laser beam. And I think honestly, Becky, that for each one of us, one of the things that I do coaching the way that I coach is I really encourage you to get in touch with your own intuition so you can determine for yourself what will work for you to essentially create the kind of transformation in your life that you say you really want to see. For each one of us, it's different. Some of us, we are able to spend some time browsing
Hmm.
online. You know what I mean? And we're still able to do what needs to be done. I am not much, it's a little
Hmm.
teeny bit. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I
Mhm.
did also had to put that work in to train myself
Mhm.
not to want to allow myself to be distracted by spending so much time that I could be using to help build up my life and create the kind of transformation, instead spending that time looking at how other people are living their lives. I had to train myself. This is not what we doing.
What
Their
do
lives.
you suggest people do to get out of that and to stop consuming other people's content and start making their own?
Well, create, write out. You
Hmm.
can journal it out. You can get a piece of paper. You can type it out. What do you want? What kind of life do you want? What kind of transformation do you want? Start there. Write it out. Get it up out of you. And that takes confidence in your worthiness to even feel like that you're worthy of what it is that you really want. But start there. Start by actually getting it up out of you. What do I really want? Looking yourself in the mirror and saying, do I think I deserve it? Do I think I'm worthy of it? If I don't, why not? But having some honest conversations with yourself first that has nothing to do with anybody else. This is not a conversation for anybody else. This is just you and that piece of paper or typing or saying it to you in the mirror by yourself. That's start there. And
Yeah,
then
I love that. Yeah.
once, yeah, and then once you have started to determine, oh, this is what I really would like,
Hmm.
then first ask yourself, what can I do right now to show myself how serious I am about getting this kind of life?
Hmm.
And you're going to come up with a list. And you can start working on that list. It's you.
Yeah,
You
it's,
can
it's
start
really
working.
easy to do too. Just get out a piece of paper and just write down all that.
It might not be so easy to feel like that you're worthy of it, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
See what I'm saying?
People
Because
can
just
struggle
like
with
you and I
that.
both
Yeah.
know, right? Of all the types of things that we may have been told since we were little, right? The types of messages and images that we may have been receiving from society because we don't look a
Yeah.
certain way, we
Sure.
don't dress a certain way, right? That's where that work comes in. We it might feel easy to be able to just jot down, you know what I would really like? I can imagine I would like this, I would like that. But the work comes in when we're dealing with those old programming, those seeds of doubt that want to start to sprout that say, yeah, but you
Hmm.
don't look like this. And the messages that you've been receiving from over here and over there, from this person and that person, they say, you got to look like this, you got to act like this, you got to have this degree. You don't
Right.
have any of
Yeah.
those things. That's the work. When we
Yeah.
coming up against that. And it's not just one time. That stuff can be deep seated,
Hmm.
right?
Well, what would you say
That's
to
where
somebody out there listening that has limiting beliefs? Like, what would you say a first step for them to do?
go look in the mirror by yourself and ask yourself, what do you see? Be honest. What do you see? How do you feel about yourself? Start there. Whatever you come up with, it's going to give you a lot of information about your next steps.
Yes.
That's what I suggest. Those are the kinds of things that my company is able, my ebooks, my
Hmm.
programs, my services. This is what we're here for, to support you in this journey of discovering who you are, what kind of messages have you been told growing up, what do you really want? What would you like to feel worthy of, right? Those are the kinds of things that we support. Yeah.
Well, could you share like a specific story about how you overcame a limiting belief that you had and what kind of process helped you get through it?
Well, I have a very recent story for you.
Oh, I'd
Okay.
love to hear it.
So As I was mentioning earlier, I have been getting frustrated, okay,
Hmm.
with just feeling, I can go further, I
Yeah.
can go further, but
Yeah.
I'm in my
Yeah.
own
Yeah. We can all
way, right?
relate. Yes.
I'm in my own way. So you know what I decided to do? I decided to do what some people might call rip the daggone bandage off.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
And so the way that I did that was I said to myself, self, let's get these fears up out of us.
Hmm.
I was in a Starbucks, sitting there on my laptop, using their Wi-Fi,
Hmm.
and I just pulled my journal up and I just started writing.
Hmm.
What do I really feel? Just like I suggested, you asked me, what would you suggest somebody do? I'm not suggesting anything that I haven't done myself and that I don't continue to do. I got my paper out. I started writing. Next thing
Hmm.
you know, I had 20 different fears that
Wow.
I wrote. I decided I was going to be honest with myself, super, super honest, vulnerable with myself first. Didn't have anything to do with anybody else. Once I wrote all those fears out, I felt it. I need to say this stuff out loud to somebody else. It was a random, strange woman next to me. I felt like her energy felt safe. And I asked her, ma'am, do you mind if I just quickly read out these fears? I just wrote them out and I feel like I just need to say them out loud. She said, absolutely. And I read them out loud to her. And every time I read a different one, I sat up a little straighter. I sat up a little straighter because as I'm getting them out into the daylight, I can see that they're false. I can see that they're irrational. I can see that they're illogical. And as soon as I finished reading all of them out, she said, do you feel better? I said, yes, I do. And I knew, all right, now you got to meditate on these because you need a rebuttal for every single one of them. And you know what? I did. I meditated on them that night. I literally closed everything up and left the Starbucks immediately. I left so fast, Becky. I left my daggone chargers behind. I had to go back and go get them once I realized I had left them there. That night, I meditated on them. The next morning, I knew before you do one thing, you need to write out a rebuttal to every single one of these fears. And that's exactly what I did. And from there, December the 1st, I decided, you know what? It's time for you to get visible. It's time for you to come back full force, get visible online, and do what you're scared to do. I have been scared out of my mind to get back and be visible again. I have been telling myself all sorts of limiting beliefs, okay, that they lies about reasons why I don't want to be visible anymore. And December the 1st, I decided to look that crap in its face and bring the whole world along with me while I was doing it.
Oh,
And
that
that's
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's called Just Do It December 2024 hashtag. And you know what? December the 2nd, I started going live every single day. And I went live for the first time on December the 2nd. I never had gone live before so that anybody could see me.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
That
It
would have
was
been
so
difficult if you were new
scary.
to it. Yeah, a lot of people out there are probably thinking, "Oh, I could never do that." Like, what gave you the courage to do that?
You know what? I was tired. I'm tired of
Yeah.
being in my own way. I
Yeah.
have over 30 years experience and expertise. I have massive value to share. Okay? Anytime I do, for over the last 30 years, the kinds of responses, the kinds of transformations that my clients are able to get, it lets me know it's what I'm supposed to be doing. Never mind the kind of ease that I'm able to create in my own life, the ways that I'm able to create more joy and happiness in my life. I have to do it. I have to
Yes.
do it. So that's what gave me the courage. I recently saw something, Becky, that I really appreciated. It said, courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is the assessment that whatever it is that you want is more important than fear.
Oh, that's so
And
powerful. My goodness.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. And when I saw it, I was like, yep, that pretty much sums it up. What I want is to be able to show up for myself every single day. What I want is to create the kind of continue, because I've already been doing it, to continue to create the kind of transformation for myself that I seriously tell myself I really want to see. What I really want is to be able to support my clients with this massive value, experience, and expertise. That's what I really want. I want to see them be able to use this information and this support to create transformation in their lives. That's what I really want. That's
Yeah, yeah.
more
So let's
important.
talk about your free live 3 day get free from fear challenge.
Okay. And so, yes, that came up out of Just Do It December. I
Hmm
shared those 20 fears during the month of December. And oh my gosh, it was tough. It was tough. It was
hmm
scary. It continues to feel scary. I'm so grateful I did it. That is where the Get Free from Fear Challenge came from.
Yeah.
And I officially opened up registration for it the last day, December 31st. Uh, and during the new moon, because I'm super intentional about
hmm
creating according to the phases of the moon.
Oh, that's interesting.
Absolutely. And January the 15th through January the 17th is the clearing phase of the moon.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
the
that.
waning, yes, that's the waning gibbous moon. The first one of 2025 is going to be January the 15th.
Hmm
That is the perfect time. Anytime during the waning gibbous moon is the perfect time to release fear,
hmm
to do work around releasing fear and letting go of that which is not positively contributing to your life, positively serving you. So it's going to be a free live 3 day live get free from fear challenge. Every single day, we are going to address internal. One day, we're going to address internal. One day, we're going to address external. One day, we're going to address psychological aspect of fear. We're not just going to address it, but we're going to actually do in the live together an actionable step to address. We're getting quick wins within the challenge, okay?
hmm
Every single day. And there will be a question and answer, 15 minutes at the end of every live each day. It's going to be about 45 minutes and then 15 minutes question and answer. And 3 days. 3 days, we getting free from fear. It
When does it
is
start?
absolutely, it starts January the 15th. Registration is available for it right now. It is absolutely a sacred and safe space for Black women only. And they are able to go to www.theconfidenceconnect.com to register for it today. That's TheConfidenceconnect
Yeah,
dot
we'll
com.
have it in the show notes, a link so you can easily get to that if that
Yes,
describes you. And wow, that's
definitely.
exciting. Yeah, I'm sure it's
Hmm.
gonna help a lot of people.
I'm really excited for those who have already signed up, that are joining me, that are making it clear that they are interested in investing in themselves, in
Yeah.
their faith in themselves. You know, really, really excited. And it's so much goodness to come. So much goodness to come for sure.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just love that. So we'll have that in the show notes at beckybeachshow.com, and we'll have a link where you can sign up to Yvonne's 3-day workshop, her live training challenge. And let
Yeah.
us what else do you want to say before we end the call today, Yvonne?
What I want to say is, of course, if you are a Black woman, register, okay? Register for our free 3-day live Get Free from Fear Challenge today at
Hmm.
theconfidenceconnect.com. I also want to say that you are beyond deserving. Whoever you are listening to this right now, I
Yes.
want you to know that you are beyond deserving. I want you to know that I love you. I want you
Mhm.
to take care of yourself. And if someone asks you to list every single person that you love, please make sure that your name is at the top of that list.
Oh, I just love that. Let's all give ourselves a big hug. This is amazing. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
Yes.
We are worthy, y'all. We are beyond deserving for sure. I just celebrated
Yes.
my 4-year anniversary, wedding anniversary to my
Oh, to
absolutely.
yourself? Wow, I
Absolutely.
never
Yes,
heard of someone
indeed.
doing that. That's like
Yep.
really cool.
Oh, yes. Because guess what? I'm in my corner 100%. I'm never leaving myself again. And I have many times before, but no more.
Hmm.
So I had to marry myself, y'all, in
Oh,
order
it's
to,
beautiful. Wow, because of
yes,
rock.
isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yes. It's
A
not a
nice
joke.
rock.
Okay. Mhm. It's how I feel about myself, you
Good.
know? It's
Good.
how I feel about myself. I'm worthy. I am deserving. I am enough. I
Hmm.
am love because I love myself, you know?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
this is what we deserve, y'all. We deserve to treat ourselves amazing
Sure, of
because we
course.
are amazing for sure. Yeah.
Oh,
And
yes.
get my book. Get my book.
What's your
Let
book
go.
called?
I have several books, but this ebook in particular is called Let Go or Be Dragged: Learning the Healing Art of Letting Go.
That's
Get my
interesting.
book.
Yeah.
Go to www.justhergetaway.com.
Hmm.
Get my book, Let Go or Be Dragged: Learning the Healing Art of Letting Go. Like Becky said, there's going to be information in the show notes so that you can have the information that you need in order to get the support that you need.
Oh,
But
yes. Just go
we
to
we we we, we got it
beckybeachshow.com.
all.
Yeah.
We got the ebooks. We have so much master classes, much for you for sure. Thank you so much, Becky.
Yeah. It's a pleasure having you. Like I've been learning so much too. I'm gonna start loving myself more because sometimes suffer from that too, and also imposter syndrome. I'm sure a lot of
Yep.
women out there,
Yep.
feel the same.
hmm
So that's just great. They're just so inspirational.
And you know what else, Becky? People can go to the YouTube channel and they can see every single video from Just Do It December. So they can
Good. You have to look at
actually,
that.
yes, so they can, that way they can follow along and they can see what that looked like. It's a lot of nuggets in there that I shared. Absolutely. As I shared each one of those spheres. Definitely.
Okay, well, everybody, make sure you check out the show notes at beckybeachshow.com and have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening to the Becky Beach Show. Please check out the show notes at beckybeachshow.com and my membership, businessbeachclub.com, to start and scale your own digital product business. Have a great day. See you next time on the Becky Beach Show.